Hey Virgo, it's Doree from Sassy Woman Tarot. Here to do your end of August read, okay? And let's just go ahead and get these all out here. So we've got, the Five of Wands. We've got the, we have 4 cards. I thought we only had 3. The Devil. We have the Three of Wands, and we have the Prince of Pentacles. Okay? Just move that. All right, let's set these aside and get them. Mystic Mondays. Let's finish this out. If you're going to formulate a yes or no question for my Chinese fortune sticks, I'm going to be pulling those at the end for you. And so we'll formulate a yes or no question now. And, oh, we have 2. Queen of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, and we're going to take this, the 6 of Cups. Okay. All right. So the Five of Wands is usually struggle, competition, like petty squabbles. Okay, some kind of petty squabbles are going on, and you have the Devil card, and these people have a little bit of nudity going on, so I got to watch that. The Devil going on here, and the Devil card is a Capricorn card. It's temptation, bondage to the material, like being obsessed, negative thinking. You don't want to accept your limitations. Living a lie, okay? Living a lie. So, petty squabbles, living a lie. Temptation. And Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is partnership being offered, progress, and initial success, moving forward. And the Prince of Pentacles. The Prince of Pentacles is usually favorable news, setting the wheels in motion, windows of opportunity. Queen of Wands. Ambitious, nature-loving, honest, practical. 6 of Pentacles. Excuse me. 6 of Pentacles is usually gifts justly given you share with others because of a pay increase. And the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is usually happy memories, sometimes stuck in the past. Okay, we'll get some clarification too. We'll go on with that, but what I'm getting right now is that you've had petty squabbles or over somebody in a relationship that has gotten some kind of temptation. They've had to live with some kind of an addiction. And it's a partnership you don't want to lose. It's a partnership you don't want to lose because it gives you motivation. It has set your wheels in motion to motivate you to do something other than. And it gives you a spark. That has helped you financially. It's helped you financially, whatever this spark is or motivation this person's given you. And you can't seem to move beyond that. You want to stick that out because of that. Let's see where this is going. Let me get one of the angel cards. If I'm reading this correctly. There's an addiction or a temptation of an addiction kind of thing. It's the beginning of it. Or the person was addicted. You're having arguments over that. Arguments over that, which is causing you to question the relationship. If it's going to be beneficial to to hold on to that or to move on from it. You're actually questioning that. And the Eight of Earth. Earth being Pentacles. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Maybe going back to school. So you're learning from this. You're gaining knowledge. You're gaining clarity. The Emperor, Archangel Michael. Organization and logic. Structure and discipline. Leadership. You're gaining clarity enough for you to make this decision regarding this addiction. I don't know what addiction. It could be a sex addiction, could be a gambling addiction, could be a weed addiction, could be thieving, could be cheating. There's something there that you're squabbling over, you're having arguments over, and it's causing friction in the relationship. You'll know. If it's you, it'll resonate. You'll feel it right away when I talk about it. And let me see one more here. One more. We're moving on to my little message cards. Oh, it's too many. Nope, we're not going to take that. One more. Last chance. Last chance to do the dance. Come on. Last chance to do the dance. Let's do it. Let's dance the night away. Dance the night away. Yeah, when I first started doing your cards, I even said it out loud. I said forever, forever, ever. Forever, forever, ever. Just like that, I said it. Forever, forever, ever. I don't know what that has to do with something. Maybe that'll ring a bell. King of Fire. Okay. And this is the King of Wands. Motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. Okay. So you're getting clarity. Focus, focus, focus about this situation. Let's see if we can pull out some message cards. I don't think you've gotten the clarity you want, though. You know, sometimes we ask for clarity, and we get clarity, but we don't want it. We don't want to see the eyes of that. You're going to have strength through this. You don't know your own strength until it's tested. Oh, isn't that true? I can tell you, I've amazed myself sometimes in my life. The Queen of Wands, you can always call on your natural confidence. Not gender specific. You're asking for clarity regarding this situation because you don't feel you can do it alone. But you can, you know, you cannot. You can. Just gotta dig deep. Ask for some guidance. Alright, so we got two. I'm gonna take them. This says, sharing your success builds more success. Sharing your success builds more success. Move from problems and be mindful what you take. So if you're going to move away from this, be mindful what you take with it. Learn from your lesson. Learn from your lesson or you're going to repeat it. Life is all about lessons. I'm not going to teach you that now. But anyway, so you're being told here that you've asked for clarity. This is what I'm getting. You know, you can read it how you want to read it. I read it my way. You were praying about clarity or asking for the higher power for clarity, whoever you believe in or however you believe, about a situation regarding this person that you're with or having to deal with. And they gave you clarity. You've gotten clarity. You've gotten a definite clarity. You really don't want to see it like it is because they have helped you in many ways. However, however you have to, you're setting the wheels in motion to figure out what you need to do next. Queen of Wands. You're trying to, you know, do this and share with others to try to figure out, you're trying to share this knowledge that you've obtained to see what other people think. Don't just rely on other people. Yes, you can listen to what they have to say, but don't rely on them. Rely on your intuition. Okay? Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Possibly going back to school. This says organization and logic, structure and discipline. Focus, focus, focus. Stay focused on the clarity you've been given. You know, sometimes we get so many red flags and we just totally ignore them. We just totally ignore them. Go headstrong into something. And, you know, I don't care if it's a job, a relationship, whatever. We'll go headstrong into that, and knowing full well in our gut, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. There's things that come out, bam, 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 bam. And still, we will turn a blind eye to that, man. We will turn a blind eye to that and go headstrong because we feel, oh no, I'm just going to ignore that. I'm going to ignore that this person stands me up all the time, or this person doesn't listen to my feelings, or this person has an addiction. I'm going to ignore that all of our money might go to this, or, you know, they can't stop, you know, they're not coherent enough for me to have a conversation with, but I'm going to ignore that. You know, come on, man. Come on. Let's face what they're showing you. They're showing you something. Pay attention. Pay attention. That's a gift. You know, that's a gift that they're giving you. Clarity is a gift. I'm just saying. Take it for what it's worth. Okay, let's get an oracle card. And then Virgo, we will go ahead and ask my Chinese fortune 60 yes or no question that you're formulating in your mind. I'm sorry if that sounded harsh, but, you know, I don't play. You know, I just feel that, you know, you gotta say it like it is. You want to dance in the clouds, and it's just not feasible. Okay, I'm going to set this right here. This is the first one, really, that came up. And it says mortality. Okay, this might ring true. This lifetime is just one brief, bright jewel, a precious gift. Remind yourself of the beauty and fragility of this existence. Take this life and make it beautiful, meaningful, and full of adventure. Too many live as if life is a burden, bitter at the difficulties and challenges of being mortal. Not you, never you. I'm going to read that one more time, try to read it more fluently. It says, this lifetime is just one brief, bright jewel, a precious gift. Remind yourself of the beauty and fragility of this existence. Take this life and make it beautiful, meaningful, and full of adventure. Too many live as if life is a burden, bitter at the difficulties and challenges of being mortal. Not you, though. Never you. I am going to take this other one, too, because they sort of both came out. And this one is set your course. It says, you do not know which direction to head in. When we are lost, it is only natural to ask those who seem to know more than we do for advice. But as the Cheshire Cat points out, the right direction for Alice depends on where Alice wishes to go. It is the same for you. Ask yourself, what do you want to create, do, achieve, and be? You can then seek the very best advice and head in the direction most aligned with your dreams. Right? Don't always listen to other people. You gotta trust your gut, but you gotta listen to it. You know, you've been given this clarity. I don't know what it is. I just feel you've been given a gift, a clarity gift. And you need to focus on that. You need to not turn a blind eye. You need to focus on that. I'm going to pull one more oracle card, and then I'm going to pull the Chinese fortune sticks. And I think this is it. Power. Okay, let me get the book. Power, power, power. All right. Yeah, let's see if it all ties in, okay? It amazes me sometimes. I'm like, oh my gosh. All right, so here we go. The sovereign angel is queen of her domain. She knows who she is and where she is going. Behind her head, a halo crown in the form of a compass represents choice over many directions. Bam. Her mysterious dark wings point heavenward. A pair of cheetahs stand tamely at her feet. Cheetahs are associated with courage and the might of royalty, and like royalty, can inspire both awe and respect. The aura of protective golden light surrounding power proves that she has earned the necessary wisdom to use the position of sovereignty responsibly and wisely. In today's world, we often measure our worth against the illusion of worldly status and mistake material gain for power. Many feel helpless and victimized by the chill of power's seemingly ruthless grip. But this can only happen if we choose to look outside of ourselves for the strength and wisdom we feel we lack. Authentic power, however, comes from within, and the ability to recognize and discern its core meaning can take many years, if not lifetimes. I was just trying to see if she was covered up, and she is. The presence of this triumphant card reminds you of your spiritual inheritance and sovereign self. You are a bright, regal spark of the divine, independent, individual, and yet totally connected. Perhaps you are in the midst of a power struggle or need to reclaim control from a person or situation. Bam! Are you using your position of power wisely? Are you being called to stand firm in your power and have the courage of your convictions? Purposeful thoughts and deeds seeded from the fertile ground of truthfulness, honor, and respect carry authentic power and are among your strongest abilities. So, you've been given clarity. What you do with it is your choice. That's all I got for you. That's it in a nutshell. Okay, so Virgo, that's all I got for you. And if you've been given clarity, maybe it's about yourself and you don't want to face that. Sometimes it's a slap in the face and it's harsh. But sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need it. So, all right, on that note, and Virgo, I want to say thank you to all the people that have joined us and in my pursuit of growing this channel. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the likes. The views get the first read, so if you want to do that, view up, baby, view up. And welcome in, welcome in. And if you like my channel, hit the like button and let other people know. Share my videos. You know somebody going through this that can benefit from this reading, share it. Pass it on. I really would appreciate that. My name is Doree, and my handle is Sassy Woman Tarot. Been doing this for years. Welcome in, welcome in. And we'll see you soon, and thanks for stopping by. See ya!